Behold, the original Dirtybuds. It all started here. Every time some stupid bootleg Nugget MP3 player has these hideous Dirtybuds that just crackle mids at you, they are based on these. These are Sennheiser MX300s. There were 400s, there were 500s. It was a range of Dirtybuds. These are actually brand new vintage ones. Look, a generic Nugget. And what do you see? That's where they come from. Oh, it's so beautiful, isn't it? To actually have the original ones. Well, the headphones we're looking at today, oh gosh, someone's just taken this chassis, this design to the most ridiculous degree. I didn't know you could take these this far. And before we look and gasp at them, I just have to help you appreciate what a mess these are. Who would do this? So, the originals. These are 32 ohms, which is the resistance. You know, like a pair of Herder 600s, they're 300 ohms. People argue that's how much power it takes to drive them. It's not that simple. There's sensitivity and also, you know. What I've heard and I've subscribed to is that with more resistance, you know, any buzz and crackle and stuff from whatever nuggety MP3 player that you're cranking music out of, it can't overcome that kind of resistance. For instance, these are the Dirtybuds I use. These are my headphones. Hey, you want to talk about noise cancelling? These will do it. These are Shure in-ears. They're musicians' earbuds, right? Because, you know, I play drums and play along the music. These are 9 ohms. Some of the most quietest headphone jacks I ever deal with are MacBooks, and my goodness, plugging these into it, you can hear the MacBook thinking. There's like, gosh, plug it into a gaming PC, and you might as well just talk along with it. The headphone jacks are so noisy. But these are meant to be running out of wireless battery packs to a desk, and, you know, these being 32, very contemporary. That's straight down the middle. These are 320 Dirtybuds. That's more than HD 600s. Who would make these? The answer is Venture Electronics. Let's look at them. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There they are. Oh, this cable feels amazing. This is nice. But what do you see? The shells are clones of the Sennheiser MXs. This is taking Sennheiser MXs to the most ridiculous degree. I mean, you know, you look at the original headphone jack, like not even gold-plated, Senny, mate. You're doing us dirty, mate. And, whoa! 4.4 balance? Are you kidding? Forget gold-plated, it's like XXX sized. I'm so excited. I can't believe I've lost these all this time. Gosh, with a headphone jack like this, well, I'm not playing it out of my iPod. We're busting out the FIO M17. You want headphone jacks? You got unbalanced big dingle and small dingle, and then balanced big dingle, little dingle. And ridiculous amounts of power, which is going to be useful for, you know, running headphones with 320 ohms. But they're dinglebuds. So lately, honestly, my most favorite music to test with is ridiculous big bass stuff, because that's where a lot of modern music is really, you know, making improvements. Through the 90s, that was like the real beginning of sub bass becoming like an actual feature in the music. And now it's like this finely crafted thing. Listen to Outcast's Roses? Man, like, the sub bass is leading the charge. And controlling sub bass is something that little dinky Dirtybuds just absolutely struggle with. But we gotta work our way up to these. I gotta start at the ground floor. Oh, I gotta be careful. Am I stabbing through the... Okay, no, I missed. It's fine, I can see I missed. I saw the sun. Oh, let me just get something out of the way straight away. You know, like... I saw... my Puxel, my Doug Trio, eggs and sausages. Oh, they don't smell like they've been exploded already. That's nice. I love Teddy Killer's, the song Feed Your Soul. Gosh, it slaps. Ooh, on the first one. It's all coming back to me. These fit in my head terrible. They are so uncomfortable. You know, thankfully I can hold them in my ears to really give them a listen, which wouldn't work if I was walking around. But yeah, if they don't fit, they're not going to sound good. But, you know, we'll struggle on. Okay, that's a nice volume for me. Wow, so that's what that song sounds like with no bass at all. amazing. It's almost an experience in of itself, because I'm very used to hearing this with a huge subwoofer in my Nissan Leaf. All right. Bootleg Dirtybuds out. MX300s, the real ones. I mean, I can't wait. I can't wait. This is it. Are ready? Okay, I need less volume. Okay. Kind of upsetting, because what I'm learning is these are almost quite a faithful reproduction of the real ones. Oh no! Senny, why? I mean, it's better. Like, no sub bass at all, basically. Like, they're heckin' thin. But, you know, it's all mids. But the mids sound better, which means something, because, you know, music is mostly mids, right? That's where, like, the vocalist, the guitarist, the piano player, the viola is, the harmonica, the third harmonica. Don't ask about the second one. You know, like, the bass is, like, the bass, and the top end is just, like, percussion and cymbals and whatnot. So, you know, the bulk of it sounds better. Time for the greatest ones of all time. The 320 ohm Venture Electronics Big Bing Bong Edition ones, the full size balanced. So look, we're gonna use that one. Here we go. Look, alrighty, out of the three, right? The real ones, the bootleggy ones, these are by far the best. By far the best. The kick actually has some poof to it. As the kick's doing its thing, it's actually kind of punching at you like it should. And amazingly, at the same volume as these are louder. So that's kind of what it says, like, ohms aren't just like, you know, well, that's how much volume it needs. There's sensitivity and Sony's inability to focus on them. Sony! Yeah, just because they're 300 something ohm doesn't mean they're going to be the hardest things to drive. They're seemingly easier to drive, well, you know, with this proper amplifier, than these fugly knockoff ones. I mean, I guess these are knockoffs too. I mean, this is Sennheiser's design. But there's still no proper sub bass. This tune, like, wobbles your head off kind of thing, and you know, they still aren't doing it. So, which is strange considering how big the driver is in these. Hang on, where am I? I'm gonna use my Shure. Oh my goodness, I gotta turn this all the way down. Oh man. There it is. The thing is, I've actually here we are. I mean, you know, these are quite expensive, but, like, I've actually put in a different filter. You can screw that off and put a different one in to make the mids focused. Because, again, that makes them easier to hear music while you're playing drums. It's not about them sounding great and big bass and high treble. No. I want to hear where I am in the music. These are doing it. You can feel the sub bass. That's how it's right. I actually didn't know how well these did. I thought I enjoy using these all the time. I mean, gosh. Yeah, and then these sound like, like when someone's on the bus or something and they got their headphones on way too loud and you can hear their music. This is just that experience, but privately. It sounds just like that. Can this thing pop them? Nah, but it distorts the heck out of them. Yeah, look, if I be more kind to them, then yeah, like they start to make more sense. If you like the shape of these late 90s, early 1000s cheap dinglebuds from Sennheiser, which, ta-da, I do not. So, I've gotten away from the dank desk and actually sat down with these, right? You know, actually put some dingles on them, these like rubber things on them. These are my favorite. They've got like felts and donuts, whatever they call them. I like these the most. They actually seal a little bit and they stop them from just immediately falling out of my head. And I knew people get mad if I didn't actually give them a go, because yeah, it does affect the sound. And yeah, I've actually sat down and listened to a bunch of music, more to rock stuff that I grew up with in the thousands, like My Chemical Romance's The Black Parade, Muse, all these kind of bands. You know what? I was having a lot of fun with these. And yeah, there's a lot of rave reviews online of people who are really into these. I'm just gonna guess that they're Dirty Bud connoisseurs. I mean, they're out there. There's dozens of them. And yeah, like, these are gonna enter my regular rotation of headphones. I've got really exquisite, ridiculous high-end stuff like the Meze Empyreans and whatnot. And I've got some more mid-tier stuff. And yeah, these are going to be really fun. I mean, it's good to have different sounding earbuds, even if one big thing that they do is just make your other stuff sound better. Because yeah, just to be honest, these just really don't have that sub bass, but neither do Grados. You play the music that's appropriate for them, and look, it's really nostalgic listening to a bunch of early thousands rock music out of Dirtybuds. I feel like I'm like waiting to be picked up from school for my dad in 2006 or something. But yeah, I do like them. But for the money though, my goodness, like AKG K52s, and you could buy multiple sets of them. Multiple sets for the cost of these. And that's another thing I read up on, is everyone like, gosh, even on special, that's a hard sell. You gotta wanna love the Dirtybuds. There's just not a lot of sub bass to them, which I keep bringing up just because modern music is full of it. It's a big advancement that modern music has done, is the control of sub bass. Pop music's full of it, rap is full of it. It's what people want. Sub bass feels great, it sounds great, right? My cars have subwoofers in them because I love sub bass. But these are definitely entering the rotation for me. Super fun to hear the originals and just be like, oh, yeah, okay, they're just heckin' mid. They absolutely sound better than the Borky bootleggy ones, but they suffer from the same problem, which is that they're just mids. So if you like mids, well mate, then great. But these just take it too far. So welcome to the fray, 320 Ohm Dirtybuds. May I actually listen to you for years and you don't just balk out in like 12 months or something. But then, you know, I have had them for like 6 years. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Huge thanks to these stinky names. I hear they're my $10 floaties. That's so cool of you. Thank you so much. On Float Plane, heaps of vids, snack stuff, Frank wearing some hats. We're watching Australian police stuff and soon to be watching New Zealand police stuff. Like, gosh, Police 10-7 is so good. And so, yeah, if you could support me, thank you so much. I'll make you as much as I can. And hey, you know what, mate? I'll see you all next time. Oh my goodness, that's pretty good. And it's slanty like the cool kid. We nearly had it. Frank's staring right into my soul.